What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. As you can see by the title, we are servicing the Audi TTS today. Obviously basic service. We have the oil filter, we have the air filter, and we have the oil change. So really basic. I'm going to step by step guide you through how to do it so you guys can do it at home if you want. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. If you want to see anything else, if you think I should change anything else as well. I've heard like the cam follow is something I should change, so that's probably a future video, but today it's just going to be a basic service. Drop a like and follow along. So we got the oil, got jack stands, we obviously have a jack. I do have a brand new socket set, shout out Amazon. We have got this tripod mount, gloves, because we are clean mechanics out here. Do have a light, because we will need light. We're going to be under the car. And we got the big 36mm for the oil filter. Funnel in case we don't want to free pour, but I'm going to give free pouring a go, and a bunch of paperwork. And we got the oil pan because we need to collect this oil, very large, so. But I will do that another day. It's not really part of the service, but I do have them because the wipers are pretty trash. So yeah, we'll change that over. The other things we have, air filter. I just got a stock air filter. I didn't want like a racing one because I'm thinking about doing a cone open air intake maybe in the future, but yeah, wasn't too expensive, just one of these. We have a screwdriver set, just gotta have one. We have the oil filter. Yep, looks pretty good. And then windshield fluid, because the windshield light is on. Got some of these off Amazon. It's like the Torx, like the hex and everything. We need this to get rid of the undercarriage, to access the sump. So yeah, bought some of these, hopefully they fit. And then this should be it. Pretty well equipped, pretty well set up. But yeah, got everything to start out, I guess, mechanics kit. So let's get it. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you don't open up your socket set like that, because you will have a problem. Alright guys, I know some of you are obviously mechanics out there. Obviously this channel is to help newbie mechanics get on the tools, change your oil in your own car and everything. If you've just bought a jack and you're not sure how to use it, obviously I'm going to show you some things that might help out. Obviously each jack's a bit different, but you're going to have like your pole, which will go into your jacking system, and obviously this will jack up the end, jack up the car. And then some of your like high-end ones, you'll just rotate the bar to release it. However, this one here has a specific tool, so it has like a release mechanism there. You use the end of the bar, you can see inside there, to kind of hook in there. And what you want to do, if I can get it in on the days, there we go. So it just hooks in, and you want to like rotate it very, very slowly. And then you'll see with the weight, obviously when it's underweight, that'll drop down. So yeah, the more you know. Tips on how to use a jack. Alright guys, this is something you guys might face when you're obviously jacking up the car. It's lowered, something to consider, but when we go to jack it up, like, the jack is just that little bit too big because the car is lowered. So an alternative solution, you can have wood bricks, blocks or whatever to kind of drive over the lift of the car. Wasn't expecting this to happen, so don't really have anything, but we have some cardboard. Let's see if this works though. I'm not sure, but we're gonna drive it up and then try and jack it up. So let's see if this works. Alright guys, we got there in the end, but do not do this at home. But we got there. Check this out. We've got some cardboard. We had to use a fair few boxes, but it's lifted for now. So let's get this jacked up on the stand so it's all safe and secure, and then let's get to the service. Let's go. Okay, alright guys, first things first, we have the Torx. I believe it's T15. I have no idea, I'll keep counting how many there are, but we need to get this undercarriage off. So, let's go. Alright guys, so under here we have your oil filter that's there. We'll unscrew the cap, you'll see me do that in a sec. We have your sump and then the sump plug, which is that one there. Have to see what size, I think it's a 19 for that one, so yeah, let's check it out. Guys, remember not to lose the bolt.
Oh wow, very clean oil.
Yep, you guys would notice the oil is pretty clean at the moment because when I bought the car we did have a low oil light on. So yeah, what I did is I just topped it up with some oil just because I don't really want to drive around without oil, not ideal. So this is pretty fresh oil, but yeah, we're going to make sure we service it. Obviously I probably won't reuse this oil because there was obviously still remnants of other oil. We'll check for any metal shards, anything like that, and then yeah, we'll get this topped up with oil. So I'm just going to let that drain. My hat's going everywhere. I'm gonna let that drain for a few minutes and then yeah, we'll get to it. So yeah, you're gonna want to make sure you tuck this little thing away. I'm gonna get it in the way of your oil. And there is a way you can do this. If you have like a screwdriver, you can pin this little like nipple to the side, but yeah, we're just gonna go for it. we're just going to want to pull this out. That comes straight off like that. Just dispose of that. Here's a little bit of oil. I'm just going to chuck it back out under the tray. Okay, and then there is a seal, which is here. There's a seal. So it has like a little, like a tab you can pull. Just pull that straight out. You definitely don't want to reuse these as well. Make sure you change it. All your oil filter kits will come with a new one. So just got mine here. So what we want to do is we'll probably use some of the oil. I've got some on my gloves at the moment. Probably just want to lubricate that up a little bit. So you just use some of that oil. Ooh. And then just go ahead and stick that new one back in. Yeah, there we go. Yep, and then that little like tab things, just make sure it's up, facing up, not down. That should be pretty straightforward. And then we're just going to grab the new oil filter. Just goes in pretty simple. Just push, slide it on, and you should hear a click. There it is. And then, yeah, you're good to go. So we'll just head back under, screw that back on, and then make sure you close off this cap as well. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, so what have we got here? Some 5W40. I've used a little bit, as I mentioned earlier, to top up the oil, but these usually take about 4.5 liters of oil. It's a 5 liter, so yeah, we should have enough here. We'll obviously check levels and everything, but pretty straightforward. You've seen me drain the oil, change the filter. Now we just got to add the oil. So your oil cap's going to be here. Put that to the side. If you have a funnel, you can use it. You can free pour it. Do however you want to do with it. English. Yeah, let's do it. Just gonna top that up and then I'll check the levels. I think there's about half a liter left, so added about 4 liters. Should be full now. We can close this up and then get to the air filter. All right, guys, so for the air filter, pretty simple. It's your standard Phillips head. There's a few screws here. You're going to want to unscrew them. So you can remove the whole airbox if you want, but you have to unplug some wiring clips, which I don't really fancy doing. So we're going to try and like wedge it in. You'll see in a moment. All right, guys, so we've taken out all the screws from here. Pretty simple, just lift it up, grab air filter. It's not terrible, but definitely needs a change. So make sure we change that. We'll compare the two, like you guys can see the difference. Have a look at the difference there. So yeah, always good to update, change, make sure you service your cars. We'll probably be servicing this one obviously every 5,000. So yeah, first service since buying it. Then you just slip it in same way it came, and then line everything back up and reassemble. All right, guys, this is the last screw, the air box, nearly done. Cool. And there we have it. So that's basically how you can service your Audi TT. Most cars obviously work the same way. You got your oil sump, air filter, oil filter. pretty basic service, some things you should probably do every 5,000 kilometers. But yeah, in this video you would have seen change the oil and change the air filter, obviously the oil filter as well. But everything's done now. I'll double check for leaks. We'll drive around a bit, check for leaks. Hopefully it should be all good and we're away. So it's that easy. Get on the tools, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. We'll be back with another episode probably next week, but stay tuned because it's going to be an exciting one. Yeah, now we're good to go. Thanks, guys. This is definitely going to have to read the instructions for this one.